Hello, hello, Stephanie Zima here, my way of life coaching. Today we're going to be talking about rejection, and rejection can really hurt, especially if it is from those that we love dearly, friends and family, the ones that we think have our back, but they really don't. It hurts a lot if that's happening, right? So, if you're new to me, I am helping online entrepreneurs, network marketers, social sellers, affiliate marketers, even influencers, and real estate people, because they're also having to build a business online, to come off this emotional roller coaster of self-doubt and self-sabotage, fears, limiting beliefs, all this head spin that we've got going on, onto a solid foundation of knowing your mission, your vision, your values, knowing your confidence, your authenticity, who you are, what you're here to do. And from that point, you are going to be able to build whatever you want to build in your life, into your business, and with the people that are going to be wanting to be part of it. And those people are not necessarily your friends and family, right? So many of us are wanting to sell to our friends and family, and then we get hurt when they reject us. Now, one of the things that I really disagree with is that people are saying you have to build with your warm market. You have to build with your friends and family. No, you do not. Okay. What I do think you need to have then is you need to have some social skills to meet new people. Listen, I came from Germany 20 some years ago now. I think it's 20 some years ago. I came from Germany and I didn't know anybody here. Everyone that I have now in my circle, I have met new. Those are technically all cold market people. Think about it, right? I mean, if you don't know them from childhood on or from school or whatever, those were new friends. Those are friends from a cold market, so to speak. Okay. So that means if I can build a whole new circle, a whole new life, if I can build it, you can do it too. Now, the reason why I think cold market is so much better, because you are actually then starting to attract people that like what you like. If you are, if you know your authenticity, if you know who you are, if you have worked through some of the stuff, everything is going to become much more rewarding because you are going to have like-minded people in your life. Now, that does not necessarily mean that the people in your warm market, meaning your friends and family, the ones that you've gone through school with, the ones that you know from high school, the ones you know from kindergarten, right? They don't necessarily like all the same things that you do. But if you are building in a cold market, you are attracting people into your space. Those are people that are then going to like who you are and what you are putting out there, okay, and what you're sharing, right? And that's what you want because you want them to buy from you. So when we are afraid of this rejection, it's literally, in my opinion, only because we have not been honest enough about what we believe, and we have also not given the consideration to the others that they get to believe different than we do, right? Somehow, every single time somebody says no to us, we make it something about us. But it's not about us, you guys. It's about them. See, if you're selling supplements, for example, you need to let them decide if they want to also buy it, if that is a solution for them, or if it's not a solution for them. Think about it. You are a pineapple lover on the pizza, right? You are somebody who loves pineapple on the pizza. Now, your friend here does not like pineapple on the pizza. How are you demanding them to like the pineapple on their pizza? That does not work this way. The same is with your product. You cannot demand other people to love your product. If somebody says, no, thank you, I'm going to order cheese pizza instead of pineapple pizza, Hawaiian pizza, right? You're going to be like, oh, okay, he doesn't like pineapple on that pizza, so he's going to order cheese pizza. So why are you getting offended if somebody doesn't like your supplements, or if somebody doesn't like your hair care, or if somebody doesn't like, it's just, they just don't like it. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is where personal growth comes in. You have to have the confidence to be okay when someone is not like you. And you have to have the confidence to say, you know what? It's okay. You get to be who you are, but maybe, hey, let's find out. Maybe you know somebody that also likes pineapple on their pizza. And maybe you could introduce me to them because I really believe that pineapple on the pizza is amazing. Yes? So you get the point. If you like your product, if you're completely 150% behind the product that you are selling, you are not going to get offended if the person across from you is going to say no. You can ask them if they know somebody that might be applying to, right? It's just that simple. Now, literally, once I understood that message, once I understood that rejection had absolutely nothing to do with me and everything to do with them having the right to choose what's good for them, once I was able to give up that, oh my gosh, they don't like me part, my world became so much more free. So much more free. You cannot even believe it. It was just so much more fun to actually be alive and do my things because I didn't have to worry about it anymore, whether or not somebody liked me or somebody didn't like me, because they got to have the right. Now, abandonment wounds is something that could get triggered when you are having these rejections. These abandonment wounds is something that it doesn't mean that your parents have actually abandoned you when you were a child, right? Often we think when we hear this word, oh, we have abandonment trauma, we think, yeah, I was not abandoned. What's going on? I have not been abandoned. My parents have always been there. That's not what abandonment trauma is. Abandonment trauma can simply be by emotionally unavailable parents. Okay. Maybe your parents were super busy with work. Maybe they were occupied with financial worries. Maybe they had other things going on in life and could not make eye contact with you growing up or when you were a baby. Maybe they didn't think it was important. Abandonment trauma can come from something like that because you, as a child, as a baby, have then realized, ooh, they must not like me very much. Okay. And it made an imprint on your brain that now your survival mechanism is trying to recover from. So those small little nuances can be an abandonment trauma. And when you are trying to reach out to people and you don't have that healed, that's where your problem kicks in. That is where you have trouble figuring it out and moving past the rejection. But once you have healed with that abandonment trauma, and once you have fixed your mindset that other people get to decide what they want to do with their life and whether or not they're liking pineapple on the pizza, you're going to be just fine. They're going to be fine. They're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And you're going to find people who love pineapple. Another example would be just if the pineapple example does not hit base with you, maybe you want to think about a vegan. If you're trying to sell a steak to a vegan, do you think the vegan is going to say yes? No, the vegan will never say yes. The vegan will never, ever, ever say yes. They will reject you every single time. Now, is that something to take personal? Or do you just say, hey, I get it. You don't eat meat. I totally get it. It's cool. Right? You get the point. All right, my friends. If you are struggling with any kind of mindset issues, with any kind of abandonment trauma, or, you don't really know what it is, comment help here below. Let me help you because I have gone through ups and downs in the cold market like crazy. And I have built businesses and I have built and met new people over and over and over again and built connections everywhere with people that I don't know. And why? Because I am clear on who I am and I am always curious about who they are. And therefore, you make strangers to friends and friends to family. And that was from my mentor, Fraser Brooks. I think that's what he always said. Strangers become friends and friends become family. And that is actually my experience. That is exactly what I have been living ever since. I have never heard anyone say this until Fraser said that, but that's exactly true. That's exactly what had happened to me. I've met strangers. The strangers became my friends. And then from those friends, those friends actually became my family. So there you go. There you have it. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Mwah!